Good evening, I'm Jocelyn Howard.
And I'm Alexa Lorenzo. Thank you for joining us. Americans are standing together 1 year after Pulse.
WUFT's Ryan Roberts helped lead our coverage last year and returned to Orlando for the anniversary today. He brings us a look at the day-to-day trials of those personally affected by the tragedy.
I'm standing in front of Pulse Nightclub, where people have been gathering since late last night to honor the 49 victims who died in last year's attack. Now, family members, friends, and even strangers are gathering together to form what they are calling Orlando United.
I miss Pulse. I miss everything it stood for.
Pulse owner Barbara Poma is one of many who are remembering the nightclub today, exactly 1 year since the worst mass shooting in U.S. history.
I heard the gunshots, the gunfire, the explosions.
Benito Sevilla is an Orlando firefighter, but on the night of the attack, he wasn't on duty.
I was at home when my daughter called me from Pulse.
Sevilla rushed to the scene in search of his daughter, Jacqui Sevilla.
I saw her, she was on the phone crying, talking to my wife. I took the phone from her, I looked at my daughter, I said, she's okay. And I told my wife, I got it, I got her.
But Jacqui's story takes a tragic turn. Just 2 weeks ago, she was killed in a head-on crash on State Road 417 in Orlando.
She was a very loving person. She liked to make people laugh.
Sevilla works at Fire Station 13 here in Orlando, but here at Fire Station number 5, first responders were so close to Pulse that they heard the gunshots before even receiving a 911 call.
We never thought it would happen here.
Roderick Williams is the fire chief of Orlando Fire Station 5. Since Pulse, the department has participated in tactical emergency and casualty care classes and now stocks ballistic vests on their fire trucks.
We have done everything to equip our personnel. If it does happen again, we are prepared.
U.S. Senator Bill Nelson is doing what he can to make sure an attack like this never happens again.
There ought to be a limit on the assault weapons, particularly for somebody who has been on the terrorist watch list.
Senator Nelson says he will continue to advocate for gun control. However, today is about remembering the 49.
It united Orlando, and it united the country. And that's why you keep hearing the phrase, Orlando strong, and that's what you're seeing here 1 year later.
Now the memorials continue later tonight with a concert at Lake Eola Park and a final event here at Pulse Nightclub. Now WUFT will bring you the latest on both events on Twitter at WUFT News and on tomorrow's edition of WUFT First at 5. In Orlando, Ryan Roberts, WUFT News.